As we conclude Module 7, let's take a look back at what we learned this week with factoring. We started the week looking at when a was 1. When a is 1, the number in front of x squared is 1. That means that the two first terms in our binomials have to be x. That's the only way for that to happen. Then we could see that the two last terms had to multiply to give us our last term and had to add to give us our middle term. And so when we found those two that met those criteria, we had our answer. Then we moved on to when a was not 1. When you had that, things changed a little bit. Now the first terms were not just x and x. There was another number with the x, which had an effect on our middle term. So we had to guess different combinations, and we had to keep guessing until we found the right combination that gave us the right middle term. In this case, negative 13x. Okay. Then we looked at special cases. We had difference of squares, where we could multiply, or we could factor into two binomials that were identical except for the signs. And we also had special cases where the two factors were exactly the same, and we could write them as some binomial squared. At this point, you should be reviewing your notes and your assignments for all of polynomials. Now, this is a little bit of a different week. All this assessment is going to cover all the polynomials, which would be modules 5, 6, and 7. Yes, we're in module 7 right now, but this assessment is going to include questions from module 5, which was classifying polynomials into degree and number of terms. It was also adding and subtracting polynomials. Then we looked at multiplying polynomials in module 6, and then we unmultiplied or factored in module 7. So good luck.